This is a fucking dumpster fire. Thanks to all the fucksticks in the comments for proving me wrong, thinking there could be rational conversations in this sub without 24/7 supervision. Fucking incels, I swear. At least the top comments are rational. That's a start. I guess the desire to spew your worthless opinion instead of just agreeing with what has already been said is inversely correlated with how much of a life you have. All you fuckers go touch grass. Anyway, thread locked. Everyone go home or some shit. Unless you want to hang around, read comments and report sexist shit. That would be much appreciated. This may be little and silly, but I read once this sub about someone's girl washing his hair for him. I've been married to my husband for 12 years and have never even thought to do this. We shower together often, not even necessarily sexual in nature. So I decided one night I was going to wash his hair for him. I get little acrylic tips put on so my nails were long enough to be used. He must have said 20 times throughout the whole thing how good it felt. He closed his eyes the whole time and just held onto my hips while I washed his head. Nothing innately sexual. He thanked me and hugged me several times. It was just something no one had done for him in probably 30+ years. It was an excellent suggestion and I'm genuinely glad some dude said they had loved it so much. It 100% made me want to do it for my guy. Thank you. I don't know why, exactly, but I have tears in my eyes reading this comment, specifically. I just picture this beautiful, connected, intimate moment, where you're providing something objectively so simple, but that was clearly immensely appreciated. Keep it up, you too. Closing parenthesis. Why men don't pick up hints. All women hint they like a guy differently. Guys are being respectful until they are told straight out by the woman that she is interested in them. Yep, it's never been men being blind to this. But it's most often a game someone starts where only the other person knows the rules. It's easy to lose at and lose more than just some fun interaction. I've been called horrible things just because I tried to pick up on a hint. That moment taught me to ignore them. Started complimenting guys I know at work. One time I complimented one on his shirt. From then on I started noticing him wearing said shirt constantly. Well, he received a compliment in it, so now it's his favorite shirt, lol. Men apparently literally have the ability to think of nothing when we ask what they're thinking about or if they're okay. The start of my current relationship was me getting across to my girlfriend that I meant what I said. There wasn't any hidden meaning. Like, if I say I don't mind, that's not passive aggression. I really just don't mind. I was honestly surprised to find how many men say how rare it is to receive a no-strings-attached genuine compliment on their appearance, their skills, their generosity, caring nature, etc. It's definitely made me more conscious in my interactions with men now, from my boyfriend, brother, and coworkers. I'm 32. It's happened once. I think of it often. She said I have fashion sense. Hell, it could have even been an insult. I dunno. Work boots. Jeans, tucked in short-sleeve flannel and suspenders. I just don't want my pants to fall down. That and my Greek fisherman's hat I've worn every day for 25 years. Style? Was it the hat? Suspenders? How can I work without suspenders? That penises are semi-buoyant. Love the contrast between this and the top comment. Reiterating the compliment thing because that's a fair one. I also learned that I'm going to need to be way more direct about my intentions when I'm trying to flirt. Hello. I'd like to sit on your dick please and thank you. Yes? She's probably just being friendly. That you guys are not as different to us as I used to think. Maybe a little quieter about it though. Well, we mostly get shit on almost every time any one of us expresses an emotion. That teaches you to keep quiet quite effectively. Where the penis goes when you're sitting. I'm sitting right now and I'm pretty sure mine is where it always is. Almost afraid to check now, in case it's run off or something. This probably speaks to my own ignorance, but I kind of learned about caloric deficits on this sub lol. Saw it talked about a few times on fitness, weight loss related threads and started reading about it. I have been working out almost religiously since August, September last year but never changed diet. Since going on caloric deficit in February, weight is actually coming off every week. People who said diet is more important than exercise were right. Woman shrugging. Have learned more things of course, but this comes to mind right now. True. When I began working out religiously, I had to ingrain into my mind that getting in shape is 10% exercise and 90% diet. TBH that a lot of relationships are completely dysfunctional while being considered normal, and it makes me real sad. Sorry for all the guys out there with crazy women, and sorry for all the women out there with crazy men. And especially sorry to all the people settling for the dysfunction because they literally don't know any better. Sadly, many people think it's a gendered thing. Some think women are shit people. Some think men are just shit people. The fact is, some people in general are just shit people. That men never use the urinal directly next to another man. I was quite fascinated. It's like standing behind someone at an ATM or using the treadmill right next to someone. I've become more aware about the fact that men often feel like they have to overwork themselves because society's value on them is about what they can provide. They feel disposable and suppress a lot, not because they don't want to but because they don't want to be dismissed, made fun of, or taken advantage of. This was so heartbreaking to see recurring in the comments. I often see comments about women asking their men to open up and being upset when they don't. I have seen the outcome to some men opening up like that to their and sadly the women and everyone around them are so conditioned to think men have to be strong they felt repulsed by their partner exposing themselves. It infuriated me. I see how guy friends and guy groups are so important to men because sometimes it's their only outlet to let go. I hope you all find someone who accepts you and encourages healthy guy group hangouts. Sometimes reading the comments I just want to hug the shit out of everybody even though I'm not a hugger. I hope you all find support and live a happier life. Heart. I think you just nailed why I feel awful every time I tell my wife how I feel about something. That not enough men get affection and compliments. I always thought that women get it more, but I didn't think this balance is this big. Pretty much. Last time someone pointed something positive about me was in high school 10 years ago. And I do keep track. I stopped feeling hurt when my son would reply, nothing, to me when I asked him what he was thinking about. So much stupid anxiety and suspicions have now been avoided. Love this sub. This is a big victory for him as well as for you. Congratulations. That this sub is much less censored than our AskWomen. I remember one time some girl posted a graph on there comparing the ages of leading actors and leading actresses in the same movie to show that women are constantly being portrayed as young. I made a comment saying I agreed with her point that it's disgusting and agreed with the point of the graph but pointed out that it was using that data manipulation where they don't start the y-axis at 0 to make differences in value seem bigger than they actually are, which is usually a sign of bias and something to watch out for. Got removed for derailing. I'm still pissed about that one. The mods there have no idea what derailing means and just equate it to anything that isn't the hardest circle jerk imaginable. They justify it by saying you should make your own comment, but 1. I'm a man, and 2. How TF do you make your own comment about that? I've learned 1. Grown men are way less judgmental than I thought. Most of you are all very nice, can be a little shy, and are just trying to be respectful. 2. I never have to play games in dating ever again because if I like him, just tell him, and if the feeling is mutual it saves everyone time and stress. 3. Compliment men more. On their outfits, if they are doing a good job on something, their skills, pretty much anything. 4. I need to buy a sundress immediately. 5. Initiate sex with my next partner and don't be shy about it. And finally, there are so many wonderful men out there, and this sub has highlighted that. Since this is anonymous and people share their true feelings, I have so much hope that there's a man out there who will appreciate me for me, and most importantly let me shower him with all the love and care I can muster. Not at all what I expected to read as a comment here. Congratulations on the benefit you've received here and on your learning. Also, as a man, the things you wrote do not seem off target. Thumbs up, medium dark skin tone. Cheers to you, and all the best. Clinking glasses. I'm interested to see how men deal with the silly societal ideals, physical, financial etc. that are foisted upon them. We all have our own thing that we are addicted to. Weed, drinking, work, working out, gaming, etc. That's the outlet and sometimes part of the solution. Working out. Give enough attention to your partner. They have it hard too. Even if they claim everything's alright, 'cause they're men. Men also appreciate it when you initiate sex. Being the only one to do it frustrates them. I'm not often here, but those are the highlights I can think of. Men stop initiating sex when they get rejected repeatedly. They just stop initiating because they don't want to be rejected. Most of y'all just need a hug and a compliment. Yes, you win. Pack up guys, onto the next thread now. Guys are super into sundresses. I knew this already but I mean, it's a bigger thing than I realized. Also, floppy beach hats. Really any hat that you like. Something about it. Maybe because it's a little different from the norm. Baseball caps, beanies, handkerchiefs, bucket hats, knit hats, all hot if done right. I make a point of it each day to tell my fella he's a snack, that I'm proud of him, and that I'm the luckiest girl to get to be with him. It brightens his day, and I want him to know how great he is. Red heart. You are priceless, and he's beyond lucky.